guys, what's going on? I uh, I want to come and talk to you about my Changes tour experience. The concert was last night, and it was in one of my favorite cities down here, the lovely city of New Orleans. And I went with my best friend, and I wasn't able to get meet and greet this time around. I really wouldn't mind going to another show at a later date, but my schedule probably won't allow it. So probably we'll just have to take this one and just be happy. But it started later than I had hoped. I had to wait for my friend to get off work, which was 4, but we didn't really head out till almost 5. And we left out of Lafayette, which is 2.5 hours away, and we stopped to eat a little bit, so that kind of took some time. And then traffic in Baton Rouge is horrible. There was an accident in New Orleans, so we got there late, meaning like when we got there, Alex was already on the stage, right? So but like when we got there, there wasn't a line or anything like that, so just kind of walked up, got wristband, whatever. And I had bought the it's actually like reserved balcony seating, but you still have access to the floor if you want to. So I asked the girl, I was like, okay, what does the floor look like? She was like, well, we had a lot of people come in there, so it's it's just a pretty packed show. It was not packed. Stop it. We walked in, so I asked my girl, I was like, hey, do you want to try the floor, or you want to just go straight up? She's like, you can check the floor out if you want. So we walk in. Now, instead of me really paying attention to what the floor situation looks like, I just A-line for Alex. I just see him. He's sitting there on the stage, and I about lost it, honestly, because I'm like, he's real, and he's right there. I still can't deal with any of that. So I was like, you want to stay? We're good? She's like, oh yeah, we're fine. And I think she was in the same mindset as me, like, why is he so cute? In person, why is he so cute? So we stand up. The crowd was not bad. I was thinking when she said a lot of people came in here that the entire floor, like, as soon as you walk in, it would be full. A little over half of that space, but everybody was scattered, and there were gaps. But we kind of stayed towards the back, but you could still really see really well. The stage was small. The boys were right there, so I'm glad we made the decision to stay on the floor. So Alex performed. When we walked in, he was playing the guitar. I forgot what song he was doing. And he was trying to get everybody hype, and everybody was kind of lame, and nobody was really screaming or anything. And then he finally got it out of everybody, so he could do some more songs. And then maybe 3 songs later, he said his good nights, whatever. He leaves, and then I think DJ Els comes out, who's the main DJ for Will. Super cute, by the way. He comes out, and I mean, hype right off the bat. Like, it was like the best club concert experience ever. He came out, and he was really good. Like, me and my girl was so impressed. Like, he's really getting everybody hype, and everybody was excited. Like, you still have, because it's an all ages thing, and there was a bar, so you have your people running around drinking, spilling drinks, whatever. But after the hype, and then whatever they have to increase the dramatics or whatever to bring Will out, and then Will comes running out, that was surreal too, because it's like, okay, you're real too. This is not okay, yeah, you're real and gorgeous too. I swear I was like this the whole time, just like, yeah, super fangirl moment. I'm not ashamed of it. And then of course me, I'm looking for Silas, who's the keyboardist for Will. I was looking for him too. I was like, I'm waiting for him to come and set up, and where, you know, whenever, before he came out. So everybody came out, Will started. Now I don't remember how far into the set this particular situation happened, but I think he was trying to get people hype and just like, you know, I really don't want y'all just standing there just staring at me. Like, I want y'all to have fun, not care what anybody thinks, dance, jump, sing, whatever. I just want y'all to have a good time, you know, which is super sweet. And but some chick like threw ice at him. Like, I don't know if she threw the cup, but she threw ice at him. And so he stopped and he's like, you throwing shit at me. And he's like, why are you throwing stuff at me? And I don't know what she said, but he was so pissed. He was like, you know, you can have fun without being disrespectful. She should have gotten hauled out. Because it feels like that wasn't the first time that she threw something. And he was so like, he was pissed. So before he got into the song, he was like, I'm legit trying to calm down right now. Like, I'm good. And I was like, oh my God, he's really pissed. I was pissed too. But I wasn't even affected. But I hated to see him have to go through that. Because it's like, why? He's here to entertain us. Why are you being an ass about it? Like, you obviously paid to get in here and then you're going to do that. That's why I don't like when the venues let you drink. Because people don't know how to act when they have liquor in their system. At all. Like, they just don't. And I don't like that at all. But the show went on. Will was awesome. Els was awesome. Silas was amazing. So go through all of that, and in the middle of something Will was doing, Alex walks out with gummy worms. A bag of gummy worms. He just walks out like, hey guys. And he's like, yeah, I heard all the noise, I wanted to come out. And he's like, actually, I was looking for the bathroom and I think I took the wrong door. Yeah, okay. Okay, Alex. So, I love this song, sorry. So, he comes out and I think they did Bad and Bougie together. That's probably what Will was doing. He was doing Bad and Bougie when Alex walked out. And then they did some stuff together. But one of my favorites was when they did the jam session where they would just play a beat. Silas would play something. Silas and Els, I guess, would play something. And they would just sing whatever song came to mind. And they did so many songs before they finally got into their Black Beatles mashup, I think it was. And then after that, they did a little more, and I think Alex left again. And Will did some more stuff. He did mashups and whatever else, and he did a lot of like his new material. I cannot wait for that album. It's going to be so good, and I'm so excited for him. For this, and just watching him perform everything, and I have a lot of video, and I'm going to do a separate video with just concert footage. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do that so I can put them all in one. Still learning, people, still learning. So I'm gonna do that in a separate video. This is just me talking. So if you really don't want to finish watching this video, you can just go, you know, I'll probably put a link down below if I can get it up soon enough. I don't know if I'm gonna post that first or post this, but you know, just check the description box below just in case. If not, just go to my page, you know, just look on my page and it'll be up at some point if it's not up right now. So, but I just want to say, like, overall, it was so good. Like, I brought, like, my best friend who had never heard of them before me. And one, I turned her into a fangirl. Mission accomplished. And two, she said they were so entertaining. Like, she loved how entertaining they were. She didn't want them to leave. Like, that's how I normally feel. But I can say I haven't had that much fun in a long time. I wish we could have been closer to really kind of interact with the boys. But I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. I had so much fun. And just the vibe was really cool. And it was different than what I'm used to. It's different than like a super big concert at an arena and everything. Meet and greet would have been clutch. But like I said, all good. Not complaining. Very happy right now. Now, mind you, when the show was over, I think Els was still playing. They were about to, like, he was just playing music. And then Alex and Will come back out and were just dancing. Super goofy. And then the song finished and they ran off. And then that was it. Then the turn lights back on. Like, completely back on. And everybody just kind of scattered a bit. And some hung around, some scattered. I was like, I gotta get my shirt. This is the shirt. I should have gotten a shirt for Alex too. I should have to get stripes on it and stuff. And I've actually been wanting this shirt since before I even went to the show. But I did want a Will shirt. And honestly, if they put anything on the website, I'll give me an Alex t-shirt. I'm gonna give me an Alex shirt or a sweatshirt or something. I think that'll be good. But after all of that, she bought a shirt too. We went outside slowly, and people were already waiting because the bus was parked directly in front of the theater. So me and her hung closer by the door that we came out of. And I kept looking further down. There's like a gate, I guess, that brought you like behind the theater. I'm like, why should they don't come out there? But then I'm like, a lot of the times they'll come out the front. But I didn't know how to feel. I'm just like, I really want to meet them, but I really want to meet Silas. That was the biggest thing for me. So I was like, okay. So we stood by the door because I knew we were going to have to leave to get back because she had work today, like this morning. Otherwise, we would have hung out or whatever longer. But we waited by the door, and as I'm looking, I see Silas by the door. Like, he's about to come out. They just locked the door, so he had to wait for somebody to open the door. And I literally watched him. He put his head on the door, and I'm starting to freak out. Like, what do I do? I don't want to bum rush him. Is anybody else going to recognize him? Do I have to, like, what do I do? And my girl was like, he's opening it. Go. Like, and when I say I'm so happy I brought her, because I knew if I needed to push, she was going to be the one to do it. So he starts opening the door and he walks out and he's not looking down. Mind you, this boy is 6'4", I think. He's tall. He's just tall. I mean, I'm short, but he's tall. Trust me. When you see the picture, he's tall. I have it on my Instagram and my Twitter. He's freaking tall. Okay. But he comes out and he's not looking at him. I'm like, Silas. And I know I didn't say it loud. I did not want to scream at him, for one. I didn't want to make it any more awkward than it probably was already going to be because how it was already. So he walks out. I'm like, Silas. He's turning and he's like, oh. And he just, I was like, hey. I was like, I've been like chatting with you on Twitter and stuff. And I was like, my name's Michelle, by the way. This is my friend Rachel. And I was like, you think I could get a picture? He's like, yeah. He's like, of course. When he said that, and the way he looked when he said it, I was like, stop being so cute. I can't deal with this. So we get ready. Even though I think when I was talking about the Twitter thing, I kind of went to try to hug him. I'm a hugger. We're all huggers down here, right? I was like, I don't want to make this awkward, but it's like, just want to hug, you know, just. So I kind of hugged, he had a backpack on, so it made it even more awkward than I was already making it. So he's like, yeah, sure. So I go and I kind of hold on to him slightly. And my girl is looking at me like, oh, I'm like, stop it. Stop. So I know I look like a pouty little kid with the whole thing. So I go and I get by him. She takes the picture. I feel like I'm shaking horribly, right? So I'm holding on to Silas. We take the picture. This is what got me. He stood there and waited to see the picture. Because I was like, is it good? I asked her, I'm like, is it good? She's like, yeah, I like it. And I looked at Silas and he's like waiting for me to get the picture. And I looked, I'm like, I like it. I'm like, what do you think? He's like, it's good. I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, thank you so much. I was like, I really appreciate it. And he starts to walk away and I'm like, you are so awesome, by the way. Like, you're amazing. And he's like, oh, thanks. I appreciate it. And I'm like, that was so awkward. I don't mean him, like me. Like, I was an awkward freaking goof. I didn't think I was going to be that nervous. I'm like, it's Silas. I kind of talked to him on Twitter. He's cool. Like, you know, no, bro. I was freaking out on the inside. Like, I'm still freaking out. And I can't really explain what it is. Like, yes, he's the keyboardist. He's not Will. He's not Alex. But there's something about him that just kind of pulled me to him. I kind of gravitated to him. Yes, he's very cute. But he's just, I don't know what it is. I guess you just feel like he's just such a, like, genuine person. And he's legit talented. And I guess I dig people who are, I just respect, you know, the artistry. And he's definitely somebody that I will keep my eye out on. I'm waiting for one of those keys open door shirts. I'm waiting. As soon as you come out with something, I'm getting one. So after that, we kind of stood around for a few more minutes. And she's like, are you good? Or like, you want to... I was like, you know what? I'm good. I met Silas. Let's go. But a part of me was like, when you see the kind of girls that were waiting for them, I was like, I'm good. I'm not even about to be that. I'm not going to be that girl today. I met Silas. And it's like Rachel said, she's like, I have a feeling he's all you were waiting for anyway. I don't think you cared to see Will or Alex. Honestly, you just wanted to see Silas. And the more I think about it, she's probably right. And it wasn't like I want to meet him just for the sake of saying I met him. No, I met him for me because just to be in his presence meant so much more to me than what he probably realized, kind of thing. I'm a fangirl, but the reasons I like people like him go so much deeper than what it looks on the outside. So check my blog out. You may be able to figure out what I mean by that. Yeah. So we leave. And this is me today. Just chilling, trying to not be depressed because I missed them. And the experience was just amazing. And I wish I could go again. I wish I could officially meet Will and Alex, like in a meet and greet setting. But it's all good. I had fun. It was a blast. I didn't lose my voice as bad as I thought that I was going to yesterday. I feel a little raspy and, you know, like that from being outside and everything. But I had fun. It was worth it. It was amazing. Even if I would have had work today, I still would have been good. Like, it was just fun and it was a great experience. Everybody who went and said it was a party, they weren't lying. It was hype as hell. And I had a blast, you know. So who knows? There may be a bigger tour in both of their futures. And if so, I'm there. Definitely there. No questions asked. I'm definitely there. Or if they do this again and come back closer, I'm going and I'm saving up for damn meet and greet tickets. And I want to see Silas again. I want to see him again. But before I end this video, I just want to thank Will and Alex for putting on an amazing show. You guys are ridiculously talented live. And I can't wait to see what new music you guys come out with. And Silas, I'm watching for you, bud. I'm watching. Els, you are awesome. Just you guys rock. So with that said, I'm going to try to upload my concert videos and everything soon. Hopefully this week. Around closer to the time of this actual video. And so if you like this, you like me, like, subscribe maybe. Check out my social medias. They'll be down below along with my website for my blog. I am a music blogger, so all of this will be probably in written form on the blog too, but I just wanted to be able to completely tell my story. I know it wasn't super exciting, not a whole lot happened, you know. I don't have all these crazy fan stories like some of these other people have, so, but I just hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.